I think I heard you say that, Christina. You said safety, and so I'll go back to you, Christina. I know normally I'll go back to front, but I want to ask you because you mentioned it. What is safety? When you said that, what does that mean?
To me, it's like an authentic connection, right? It's being able to be in this person's space and, as V says, free. And I can be who I am without covering up anything. Again, I can be transparent. You're not going to judge me. You're going to not love me, with conditions. Like, I can just be me. And again, I feel supported. And I think that's what makes me feel safe.
Any other takers on this? I don't have to go in order. We just want to get some perspectives on this safety.
Yeah.
Go for it, Black.
Yeah, I definitely think it's mutual vulnerability. But the tricky part is who's going to do it first? Who's going to show that vulnerability first? Is it the man or the woman? So I think that it's a trust. It starts off being a trust issue, but I think when you get there, it really boils down to mutual vulnerability.
I love that. I love that. Joba, do you have anything to add to safety wise?
I'm a Taurus, so for those that see me in the chat, I'm always repping, women who appear on your channel that are Taurus, and we're very big on like physical comfort, on body language, on touch. We're very earthy beings that way, and I think a good marker of safety is watching how someone's body language kind of relax over time.
Mm.
So like the more you get to know somebody, you can kind of see their mannerisms change, their facial expressions change. They don't have to put on so much of their representative, even through their body language. Things can soften, or maybe they let out a little bit more of their quirks. I think that's kind of funny and beautiful to watch. So I think safety also is something that's physical without being sexual.
I love that. V.
I totally agree with that. I've been around people where once you get super comfortable, because I'm a night owl, I'll stay up all night. It's like you finally sleep. I don't know how to explain it. Like it was like you felt so protected and safe. Like the sleep was just deep and good. The same way you have people who can just you're such good friends, you can go into the refrigerator. It's like that type of situation. Like you're at home. That's safe for me.
Love that. So I wanna maybe chop it up with you, Black, first, and talk from the men's side as well, because I think safety for us may potentially look a bit. I want to say nation. Let me not guess that. I don't know. It may look a bit different to ladies in terms of what we require to be safe, to see safety, and to feel like it's a safe space. I know that when I'm talking to somebody, how I try to communicate to them that it's a safe space. Number one is eye contact. Number two, I talk less than I actually, than another person, and I tend to ask a few more questions. I will try and as well also during the course of conversation, just let them know that I am listening, which is, you do little fillers. We call them fillers. So, okay, I'm hearing you. Or I might ask a question, what do you mean by this? Like, just to kind of make the person feel comfortable that this is a space that they can actually talk and you're not going to get cut off. This is your space. This is your time. This is your, I'm not going to change the topic and run away with it elsewhere. But I want to get your perspective, Corey. For you as a man, what is it that ladies do that make you feel safe to be able to release that vulnerability to them?
I'd really like women who make me feel safe with just talking to them in general. I don't care if it's about apples and oranges. I don't care if it's about politics. I don't care if it's about religion. No subject is taboo with us if we can have a conversation about it. It also depends on her mindset. She has to have a positive mindset. So when I do have these conversations with her, hey, I had a horrible day at work today. XYZ, this guy, he cut me off on the highway or whatever. But what did you do? What made you? What made him cut you off? You must have did something. It's that mindset of negativity. I just need you to listen. Sometimes I don't need the feedback. I just need you to listen. But knowing that you can listen and take what I'm saying in and be positive about it. Well, I'm happy. Well, at least I'm happy that you made it home. That's saying that alone, you know what I'm saying, will work wonders for me. So yeah, just having a positive mindset, man. What it boils down to, and like I said, that mutual vulnerability makes me feel safe.
Okay. Would that be the same for you ladies as well? What he's mentioned, is it the same across the board? So there's no difference there? Okay, ladies are nodding their heads saying it's the same thing. So clearly there's no real differences between the two of us when it comes to creating these safe spaces. Ladies, what is it that, that like you said, you've met some, had some great experiences, but what is it that, if you could break it down, what is it that people are doing? I'm specifically talking about the opposite sex now, that they do that makes it feel safe for you to be able to release that vulnerability. And I'm talking about actual behaviors or things that you notice